touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes.
Well, it was literally fish or get off the pot, and I didn't want to get off the pot. So.
But your get off the pot was about not compromising, having a happy, fulfilling life,
which I
family.
had with you.
Yeah.
So, to take a look at what would I do? Why? Yeah, I had to find a way to reconcile it too, because whoever you were, I was in love with you, and we had a great marriage, and you were the best spouse I'd ever had, and I did have a few trial runs there, so
she knows what she's talking
I know
about.
what I'm talking about. And we had lasted, even by the time you told me, for 20 years. Mm-hmm. So it's like, really, we still got along the same way. There, a lot changed, but the essence of who you are, that's for you, Eloise, didn't change. And back to your point about why it's important for us to speak out, I was just looking on Facebook today, and they were talking about the rights and the bill in North Carolina, and lots of people were saying, gee, maybe the federal government should just cut them off from all kinds of things, or can't they just secede from the union? There were some really fun comments, but one person said, you already have full equality and you want more? And I just thought, okay, we have a long way to go.
And how ignorant is that someone would think that...
Well, they obviously don't even understand. I mean, that's just wrong.
Right. I'd like to go to the bathroom that my tax dollars are paying for, on number one. I'd also like... But see, that's the thing, is people, again, are getting distracted by the shiny objects of the bathroom. The rest of that bill goes on to say housing, employment, adoption, marriage, all of those things. It's a Trojan horse that gets everybody going, oh, you're hell right, I don't want a pervert in the bathroom. It's like, a pervert in the bathroom? The pervert in the bathroom is the Republican congressman, 3 of them, thank you very much, who were arrested for this.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody's going to put on...
Yeah, don't even...
Anyways, see, I'm getting caught up in the shiny objects, but it's so easy for people to...
But it's lack of... The difference is, maybe... I wanted to find out. My life, as you were saying, in a lot of ways was at stake. But I had to find out. And that's why I get, I guess, even more disappointed by people who just are able to toss out these one-liners like, well, you already have complete rights, so blah. It's like, wrong.
Right.
So why aren't people... Well, it's fear, but...
The fear of what?
Well, let's go... Okay. I mentioned working with animals, and as you know, I did wildlife rehabbing. So I will boil it down to this. We're afraid of what we don't understand. Because I would rescue possums or all kinds of wildlife, and some of the ones I had to rescue were from people who were torturing them. And the reasons they would give are, well, possums this, they do that. Well, no, actually they're very good for our environment. They keep away the critters that are bad for our environment. They can't even carry rabies. There's a lot of things about them nobody knows, but they're actually very beneficial to our environment. But people won't educate themselves. So they'd rather kill what they don't understand than learn something about it and understand it.
How is that in our DNA? Why would that even be a human response? Kill what I don't understand.
Because it causes fear. The next link is the fear. So that's why I guess knowledge is power.
I am from another planet.
Well, we know that.
I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I can't believe I asked you that so many years ago and didn't get the clue then.
I told you then. I am from another planet.
You did. I just didn't realize it was. Anyway.
Okay. Well, so I think I love that you picked this chapter, and I love that you picked this passage, because it was the doorway into kind of what we stand for and what we're going after.
It's really the gist of what it means for us and what it means for the world. And,
I liked it when you said it one time. It's like Scottie chose to hide this part of her. And part of her.
That
It
was the
really isn't.
choice. Yeah.
The choice was to not try to be who I am. And I tried hard. For a really long time.
Yeah, well, thank you, I think. I don't, yeah. Anyway, there's so many what ifs. That's another thing you have to be careful of. But we'll have future
Yes.
episodes for that, I hope. And, you know, we ask for people to send in questions and comments. We really would love it if you did.
Send questions.
Yeah, because, you know, if there's stuff you want to know, we'll address it. Or you want to talk about it. Or who knows, we could turn these into Skype conversations.
One last thought I want to kind of put out, and I guess it is the choice thing. It comes back to the choice thing. Is one woman said after we had done the stage reading, you know, I knew Scottie before, and I know her now, and I don't feel like she transitioned. I feel like she blossomed, but the rest of us are transitioning. And changing.
That was
really
awesome.
Powerful, and I was like, really.
Yeah, because you didn't really have to adjust to something brand new, except in the expression of who you were. It was something you always knew. All of the rest of us had to get on board with learning the truth first, and then how do we express?
It is a fun drinking game when people go back over our collective pasts and go, aha. Hello, Jeff. Hi, Joe. We had dear friends who live in Germany right now. We were Skyping with them yesterday because Jeff had just finished the book and said he had some questions. So he called directly by Skype. And Jeff and I are dear, dear friends from high school. And he's one of the only friends of my circle of friends from high school who I can say that I'm close with, but also that I'm glad we're still friends because we really have matured as adults. And it's really been recently that we've kind of recognized that we all kind of kept tabs on each other. But he kind of gave me the point about the book, and that's that reading the book helped him understand. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's why I wrote the book. Well,
yeah. And, you know, it's already in the curriculum at a university, and I'm hoping will be more used that way because as fun as it is, as interesting as it is, as great as your humor is and your frankness, it does really explain your journey and what that kind of journey is like. I think you speak for a lot of people, whether or not it's all, but you know, I'm sure there's through lines actually in everything. But I loved what Jeff said, and thank you both.
Yeah, you guys.
Joe, you're awesome. I can't wait to talk more. But what Jeff said, which I think is the crux, is that he went into reading the book, well, this is my friend Scott, and what happened? And he said by the end of the book, it was easy to say she. It was easy to say Scottie. I didn't even look back. I totally got it, and she's Scottie to me. That was the best. That was really the best.
Yeah, it was.
So, may there be more Jeffs and Joes out there.
Yep.
Not among you. We know you guys are all enlightened, but you know, there's a few more that all of us can be.
I hope everybody has a Jeff
awakening.
and a Joe in their life.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I hope everybody has a Scottie in their life. Okay, and on
Don't do that. We're on camera. Okay, see you next week.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.